Well, this is my second time recording this now. I was literally just in the middle of recording this the first time, and my mic decided to mess up on me. I don't know why. I did an update a couple days ago through Corsair stuff, their software, and now it's been acting a little bit weird. I don't know if that's what's causing the issue or what it could be. But anyway, guys, what is up? It is your boy Core Boy today, and if you guys cannot tell by looking at this right here, we completed the Yappening 2's operation. We got a lot of cool stuff in here. I kind of feel bad because I just did a whole video showcasing the armor. And right here's our main build. I kind of went for like a little bit of a raider slash hunter look. Kind of vibing with it quite a bit. I don't know why. I do like it. I do feel like you could definitely do some visor changes, but I like the red. It just looks a little bit menacing. I also did a little bit of a Mark 7 build as well with it without the attachments to the helmet. I do vibe with it quite a bit. I think it looks really cool. Also, give us cooler Mark 7 stuff, 343. That'd be great. I would like some more stuff. I think one thing I do, like, I really wanted to use this chest piece, but God, it's just not hitting for me. And I keep looking at it, and I'm like, this is just not doing it, brother. And I do really like this one. I don't know, I like the pack rat rig a lot. I think it looks cool. It looks bulky. I'm a big fan. It looks brutish. And they also did this one on the Mark 5 as well. Just replace the helmet, really. The whole other set of the build is the same, but I just wanted to see what this helmet would look like with the attachment on it. And something that fits a little bit differently. And I'm definitely vibing with it overall. But guys, today we are here on Halo Infinite. Like I said, we completed the Yappening. I want to know, how are you all feeling about it? Are you guys enjoying it? Do you guys not like it? Personally, I'm a big fan. I'm really vibing with the theme of, like, the whole grunt-inspired thing. I think it's just really cool. Wouldn't mind seeing other, like, Covenant slash banished enemies getting their own operations as well. Maybe something that's, like, elite-themed or brute, hunter, whatever it may be, jackals. I just think it'd be really cool. I like seeing that kind of stuff come with the Spartans, and, you know, 343, give us an elite-themed one and maybe bring the Sanganelli back into multiplayer. People have been wanting it. I know there's a debate between it of, well, they're bigger hitboxes. There's ways we can get around that. Give them a little bit more health. Bigger boy, more health. Smaller boy, less health. Let people play what they want to play. Also, I know some people have been saying, like, hey, maybe not even the Sanganelli since we're fighting the banished in this game. Maybe a brute in multiplayer? Hey, I'm just saying. The people have been wanting it. I'm just here to spread what the people want. And they want the aliens in. And the people in too. Because listen, it was fun having the elites and shit in multiplayer. I'm not going to sit there and deny it. It was fun back in the day. I loved having it. Sorry, I was a little thirsty. And also, this Monster Peaches and Cream kind of goes hard. But back in the day when you'd, like, have a team of people who, like, would build their different Spartans and elites, it was just cool, okay? That's where I am with it. But yeah, how are you all feeling about this operation? What would you got to see in the future from Halo? And 343, of course, with pushing out these operations. I think it's once a month, basically. We started out this year with Spirit of Fire, and then we had Cyber Showdown, and now the Yappening. If I could stop burping, that'd be great. Fuck. But yeah, what do you think the next one's going to be? I really don't remember. I know there's like a leak thing out for it, but I'm not going to talk about that. I'm not going to risk myself getting in trouble to talk about a fucking leak that may or may not be true. We never know. But yeah, what would you guys like to see in Halo Infinite? What kind of operations would you like to see? And of course, today I do have a bit of a topic that I want to talk about because it's going to involve this right here. These prices in the store. Because this is a bit of an issue. And something that I'm a little bit torn on. And something that I think a lot of people have opinions on. And I understand both sides of the issue. I get where people are coming from with it. I understand a lot of the arguments that can be made when it comes to the store and how it's monetized. God damn it, you had to give me one flag. You fucker. One flag sucks. I'm fine with us throwing this one. I don't care. But yeah, so the store and its prices have been an issue for a little bit in this game. I know a lot of people really don't like the fact that stuff is so expensive. I mean, the fact that a single armor set is, I think, like $30-something is a little crazy. I think to most people who have a brain, that's insane. God, this mode sucks. Why did you have to give me this mode? Why, like, you couldn't give me anything else but fucking stupid-ass one flag. There's so many other modes that I would rather play than one flag. It's just not a good mode. It never has been, and it's never going to be. Okay, you don't have to lie to me. You don't try to make it good. Get out of my way. Also, I've never once met a one flag fan in my life. I've never met somebody who's like, yeah, dude, one flag's awesome. In fact, I see most people say, no, this mode just sucks. It's not fun to play. So can we get it out of multiplayer, like, permanently? That'd be sick. But yeah, the store and its bundles have been a huge topic of discussion, especially this time around. I feel like it really wasn't as prominent last operation, but this operation, people have been really talking about it, being like, yeah, these are way too expensive. I will say, I think there's ways to kind of mitigate it. I know that people feel weird about microtransactions. Listen, I would rather have just little buyables in the store that I can choose to buy or not, rather than have some fucking loot boxes. I will say that there was an argument for loot boxes, and that was weird, because I don't want that back ever in gaming. I'm just gonna be real with y'all. That we are over that era. That never needs to come back. But when it comes to these store prices, they are a bit egregious. I'm not gonna lie, especially for the cool ones that are like $30. Like, listen, I'm gonna be real. I don't have the money to spend on that because I have bills that I gotta pay. I have things that I gotta take care of. And a lot of other people don't have that money either because guess what? We're all adults for the most part, or we're a young kid who doesn't have money like that. So a lot of people won't ever get to experience a lot of these cool things and have them in their inventory because of how pricey they are. Now, like I said, there is kind of a way to negate it just a little bit, which is offering the ability to buy like things separately from each of these bundles. You know, like, oh, maybe I just want the weapon skin here. I don't want the fucking weird-ass character skin that I'm never going to run in my life. So why can't I just buy this weapon skin that I would rather have over that? I've still been curious as to why they won't offer that. I really wish they would because, honestly, if I'm being completely real, I would probably only buy the weapons in this season because I do really like them a lot. A lot of the armor, I think, is cool, but not something I'm really going to be running a lot from what it seems. But if I had the ability to just buy the gun skins that I want, I'd be more than happy to do that. I'd spend, $5, $10 on it, and maybe not too damn much money, but, a little bit of a price here and there just to have these cool little gun skins that I like. I wouldn't complain too much. So, it's a little weird. I definitely don't want loot boxes back, but I also think a lot of people are complaining more than they need to because there is content to be earned in this game. Will I say the operations are less plentiful than they were in the seasons? 100%. They are. That's a topic for a different discussion. I don't absolutely hate the whole operations idea. I don't think it's the worst thing ever. Do I miss seasons? Yeah, because it was just a bunch of content. I got to grind a lot, and it was fun. I'm not going to lie. There is something fun about going for all that content. Like, it is just an enjoyable time overall that I think is something that just, it gives me more to do in the game, and I think that's why I like it personally. It's not just, like, one of those things where I can complete it in, like, a day and a half, because, realistically, the operations don't take me really any time at all, because, I play the game a lot, so for me, operations don't take that long. I can just get them done in about a day, day and a half, and then I gotta wait another month for more content, at least of that stature, to be added to the game. Which does, in its own way, kind of suck. Like, I'm just gonna be real about it. It kind of sucks. But it's something that I've kind of learned just to kind of expect from the gaming industry anymore. I don't know. Times have changed so much since I was a young gamer and I was a kid playing these games as much as I was back in the day. There's certain things I do kind of have to look at as a, listen, shit changed. More things are monetized and capitalized upon. I don't like it, but I mean, listen, at least I still have like quite a bit of content that I can get in the game, and on top of the hero grind and all that, and there are the seasons which are now free, which I think is a good thing. It's less content, but it's free content. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's the one bonus item in it. Also, God, my shot is not on. This is my first game on, by the way. But yeah, like, it's free content, but it's less content. So, I mean, there's, like, that's another argument to make as well. Well, I wish the whole seasons were free, like, or at least most of it were, compared to having, like, the little bit of content that you get every month, which, I there's, like, the argument of, like, well, it's a good middle ground for people who don't want to pay, but who do, like, want the extra bonus thing or whatever of that nature, or the argument of, well, it's a free live service game, which I get that as well. It's a weird fucking kerfuckle at this point, honestly, for being completely honest. Now, listen, the only thing I would ever be opposed to, and I said it prior, I never want loot boxes to come back. That was the worst fucking time in gaming ever, in my opinion. Like, everything being super fucking monetized. If you didn't have a certain variant, you were just at a disadvantage at all times. It overall just added for a not enjoyable experience for, like, damn near any game that had that kind of monetization. Whether it be COD or whatever. Even Halo 5 Guardians had that issue as well, where there was these variants and you kind of, like, you in a sense had to pay for them because you had to open up packs and just kind of hope for it. There was, like, the RNG aspect of it. it was just a really weird time in gaming. And listen, I don't want it back. We don't need that back. That's something we can avoid for the foreseeable future, if not forever. Now, there's certain games where, like, loot boxes aren't really, like, a terrible, terrible thing. If they don't offer variants, I really don't care that much. If it's just, like, little, like, dumbass cosmetics, is it the worst thing ever? No. And if I can earn them, I typically don't hate them that much. But when it comes, like, you have to buy all of them, it's like, oh, God, now it's a fucking... Like, oh, I have to fucking play the game and hope that I fucking, you know, gamble my money away to get it. Compared to just being able to buy it outright, which I think is another, like, kind of, I guess, a positive. Is like, I can just buy what I want outright instead of having to gamble it. Which is good. But like I said, there's so many arguments to be made with it. I wish the store prices were lower, yes. And I also wish that we had, honestly, and I'll just say how it is. I'll be completely real about it. I wish there was just more base content in the game to, like, earn. Like, doing challenges to earn armor and shit like that. I would be so here for that to come back in a lot of ways in games. I really do miss that. Like, having the hard-ass sets of armor to grind for where it showed it was, like, a mark of, holy shit, this person put a lot of hours into the game. And there is one set of that in here with the hero grind and being able to get the Master Chief armor. But that's not really that impressive. Like, you just played a lot of hours. There wasn't, like, challenges set behind it, which is one thing that I really do miss. I miss having those, like, points of notoriety where it's like, holy shit, this person has this. He must be a really fucking good player, or he must have put a lot of time into getting that, which was kind of like a staple back in the day. I thought it was really fucking cool. Or like, and I hate to say and give COD credit, but like the mastery camos in Call of Duty have kind of always been that of like, oh, he went and got that camo. He put a lot of time into this fucking game and did a lot of shit that was probably really annoying to get it. You know, overall, it's things like that. I just miss it, and I wish for it to return one day to that kind of form. And, you know, maybe even have microtransactions in it too. Fuck it, COD does it, and there's still a lot to do in those games. While it may not be as focused on as heavily anymore, it's still there. Overall, like I said, there's a lot of arguments to be made. There's a lot of good, a lot of bad, a lot of really bad. And, you know, there's a bunch of shit in it that just, it makes it a weird thing. Gaming has been in a bit of an odd state recently where it's really hard to judge and kind of pinpoint, like, the issues in a lot of ways because it's so much shit. You know, whether it be games coming out in a not fully completed state, which, you know, I think most of us who play Infinite know. Halo Infinite had a very, very rough launch due to that. A lot of things were missing that had been in base games prior, and it was just it was an overall very weird thing with this game. Do I love this game? Yes. Do I negate the fact that it's had its issues and still does? No. Because I don't do that. I'm here to be completely honest and not biased, or at least as non-biased as I can be. But yeah, I just want to know, what is everybody's opinions on the store issues? How do people feel about it? What do you all feel? What do you guys think would be the best route? Because, like I said, I have seen a lot of arguments. I'm just here to talk about them, and I'm not here to kind of place my own. I kind of have, like, certain ideas and what I think would work best. But, you know, that all comes down to what the person thinks individually. And kind of what the general consensus is. The general consensus is, overall, I think for most people who actually play games heftily, are, get that shit the fuck out, give me challenges. I get it. Give me things to actually compete and go for. I understand it. Like, I'll be completely real with y'all. I don't think ranked in this game is in the greatest spot because there's not a lot that you get from doing it. You get an emblem, and that's really about it. You don't get from what I know, like a shader or anything for eating a certain rank. It's just weird. It's all a very weird thing where it's like, well, give me shit to earn, and I will gladly go through and do it. That's what it comes down to more than anything. Give me a reason to play the game. So, I get it, because I want that era back as well. Do I think we'll get it back? I don't really know. What are we doing? Can you please calm down, sir? Calm down. I have to rip your head off. Not really. No, stop it. Stop. I am in the middle of recording a video, Colt. There's a doggy in here now. He was being a loudmouth, and I heard him because he wanted to come in here. And he's just a little loudmouth, but he's a little guy, so I let him be. You know, that's just how it works here in the old core boy place of residency, or whatever the fuck people want to say. But yeah, overall, what do you all feel in the store? What do you guys think could be changed? What do you think could be used to make things better for the gaming sphere as a whole? Because this is something that not only affects Halo, but it's other games as well. So I want to know down below, how can we fix this? What can we do? Because I want to hear from other players. Because, I'm going to be real, devs matter, 100%. But players are what keeps games alive. And players are what keeps people coming back to games. So overall, I feel like opinions in this issue, in this matter a lot more. So overall, guys, that's going to be it for today. It's been your boy, Core Boy. I love you all, and I will see you later.